Hey y'all, this is ASJ. I've been looking over this page that Susan and Sarge and the administrators have been doing so much work on for me, and I'm pretty, it's just pretty cool, man. There's no other way to say it. I don't really know what to say to it. I just saw this video that somebody put up there. Looks like it was a tribute or something cool. And man, what a bunch of memories. What a bunch of memories. Blows my mind. Fights that I forgot I did. Pretty incredible. But I wanted to take a minute. I saw so many posts, people asking questions, and I wanted to just take a minute. I'm going to pick out a few completely at random and answer them for you, and give you guys some information. Looks like one here. Let's see. Let me find the next one. Let's see. I guess there's been some questions with reference to me appearing in different countries, Canada, Japan. I've seen stuff pop up for all over. And what I'm going to tell you is that I'm currently talking with my agent, Zach, and we are looking at possible appearances all over the place in the next 6 months to a year. I think he's currently right now looking at some work for me in Australia. I think we have already secured one location in Canada, though I'm not going to give that location away yet. I have to wait for them to announce the show because that's how those boys like to roll. They like to announce their own business, and then we can talk about it. I'm looking at Latin America. I've seen a lot of requests for Puerto Rico. I think I saw some for Brazil, and I'm all about that, man. Anywhere that anywhere where people aren't shooting at one another sounds like a good place for me to go. And I look forward to seeing some folks there. It sounds pretty cool. And I see so many people talking about, they can't wait to meet me. And what's crazy is I'm looking forward to meeting you guys too. I got to tell you, I'm a little intimidated. Been a long time. I'm not used to being around folks who really enjoyed the work that I did back then. And so it's going to be a bit of a bit of an adjustment for me after being in a place where I was just a lowly old medic doing my job. So it's gonna be something. But let me see if we can find a few more questions here. My internet is moving a little slow. Let's see. I hear questions, several questions where people are asking, "Am I coming back to the series?" I'm not currently in any talks about the series with Disney about a return. They haven't approached me. With the exception of the New Zealand 20-year reunion thing. And, it's been no secret that, I'm not even going to tell you what they offered me, and the other Rangers for that matter. It was, it's not that it wasn't a lot, it's that it barely covered the plane ticket. I mean, it was a plane ticket and enough to barely maybe cover a plane ticket back. It's just a slap in the face. I'm not looking to be a millionaire. I'm not looking to make multi-millions. I'm not looking to take every penny that I can from everybody. I'm just looking for a little kudos, as I think some of the other guys are who have any self-respect. And it's not narcissism. It's not ego. I think you guys have seen that in other places. It's just self-respect. I think I'm worth more than a flight and pocket change. Anyway, so that's the deal with that, and it's just every time that Saban or any other entity comes up and offers us, the opportunity to be on TV and then slaps us in the face with stuff like that, it's kind of hard to swallow for anybody. And I think you've seen that from some of the other Rangers too. They completely agree with me. So that's kind of the response for the 20-year reunion. And am I currently in talks to come back as anything with Power Rangers on the newer series? It's something I might be open to, but they'd have to treat myself and I think any of the other guys with a little more respect than they have in the past. And right now, I just don't know that that's going to happen. So anyway, so that's kind of another bunch of questions that I've seen up there. Um, And I've seen a bunch of other commentary about Twitter. I have not set up an official Twitter page as of yet. It's something I'm looking at doing probably in the next week or two. I will have a link set up through my page. Susan and Sarge, who are my right hands, I'm going to have a link set up with them so that they can make these things talk to each other. I've stayed away from Facebook and Twitter for a long time just because I was trying to just blend in and be a normal guy, work a normal job, just be nobody special, and I get that from very early in the martial arts. I get that from a family of public servants, and I've never been one to just want to stare at my own Facebook page and look at all the commentary, bad or good, and tell people how great I am. That's just, man, I can't stand that. That's never been me, and it never will be, nor do I want to be associated with that sort of junk. So you just have to bear with me. I'm not going to be all over the page, but I am going to start sending out some commentary and asking or answering more questions if you guys are out there and you have more. So I look forward to seeing more questions if you guys have them. Treat the other Rangers with respect, all of them, whether you believe in them, whether you think they're spectacular or not. Do me a favor and treat them with respect on my page. I don't believe in treating anybody poorly. That's not to say that we don't all have moments where we might think about it, even private moments where maybe something's said where we shouldn't. But I'm going to do my damnedest not to not facilitate anything like that. That's not who I am, and frankly, I don't think that's who you guys are either. So anyway, let's see if I can find a few other things up here. Susan tells me that she's got a guy who speaks Spanish on the page and another guy who speaks Portuguese on the page. So as long as I can get translation on commentary from anybody anywhere in the world, I'll be happy to spend time chatting with those folks too. I'd love to. I guess that goes. I don't have an Instagram account. I'm hearing questions about Instagram, and I haven't done that yet. I'm probably before the year is out, I will. I'm not sure how quick or how slow we're going to do that, but I can tell you that it's in the works, at least mentally at this point. Nothing physically. I'm not actively chasing it down as of yet, but I promise to reapproach it before the year closes out. And I'm looking to set up some, some other things on the page that I've had requests for, various T-shirts and merchandising. I'm talking with some folks who are amazing at this stuff, and they're doing a great job getting me proofs and looking at various possibilities and getting me kind of refreshed back in the game, how this whole thing works. I'm my own worst critic, so I hate looking at photos of myself, young or old, and telling people which ones I think are great. So I found some other folks who are great at doing that for me. I guess that's really all I wanted to say for now. It's kind of a long message. I'll come back in a couple of days to maybe read some more questions, more specific questions, and give some more specific answers. But that should give you guys a little bit of something, a little less conjecture, a little more fact from me, and save Susan having to repeat herself so much. And let me just say, man, I love you guys. I think you're spectacular, and I truly look forward to seeing so many of you, and in many countries. I am not going to stay just in the U.S. I repeat, I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna find you guys, as many as I can. And I look forward to seeing just every last one of you I can. So I hope you all take care, and here's to ASJ getting back to action. I look forward to it. Thanks, all.